What can be a better topic than cricket to make a movie? And what a novel idea of kidnapping a top batsman, but everything goes on a toss when there's too much drama and less essence as the story lacks the intrigue and the whole plot lacks the grandiosity which should be orchestrated in an abduction sequence. The film is swaddled as a fast-paced escapade. It's got flash, but the plot flounders and banishes the film from being a real boomer. The movie Dishoom, as the name suggests, is an action-packed thriller, starting with a cricket match in the Middle East, where one of our ace batsmen Viraj is shown scoring crucial runs to make India win. Gunning for the finals are our two teams, who are the arch rivals and two great teams of the Indian subcontinent, that is India and Pakistan. But wait, what happens when barely 36 hours before the ultimate match, the scenario crashes into a mayhem? When the star Indian batsman is abducted and the fate of the match and the lead cricketer remains in the hand of this masked abductor. The moment after India's External Affairs Minister receives a video with the Pakistani kidnapper who calls himself a fan, threatening to kill Viraj. It is an action-packed thriller riding essentially on the shoulders of our two protagonists, which is John Abraham and Varun Dhawan, who become chums as the story progresses. Varun Dhawan plays a bumbling police department facha, running errands for his opinionated boss and dying to seek freedom. Whereas John Abraham is a no-nonsense, tough, badass, chain-smoking senior service agent seeking perfection sent to Middle East by the Minister of External Affairs to rescue the abducted cricketer while hunting down the mysterious abductor. While on mission, Kabir and Junaid find Ishika, a renegade thief who falls for Kabir and tries to help him with his mission to find the abductor. The role of the antagonist is magnificently played by Akshay Khanna, aka Vaga, who runs a betting racket with the help of a rock-faced Rahul Dev playing Altaf from Abu Dhabi, a place selling arms and ammunition to the terrorists. They plan the kidnapping to ensure Pakistan wins, and it helps them to make some big dough out of one of the games to overturn their misfortunes. Akshay Khanna is always a treat to watch for his acting skills and consistency in performing the character. It's always wonderful to see his Mr. Cool attitude and masterly done performance even when playing a woefully written villain role as his in Dishoom. It is sad to say that the actor was not fully exploited to portray the role of an international bookie, nor his egocentricity was fully demonstrated as his character wound up into a not-so-prodigious and rather a ludicrous conclusion. Screenplay, cinematography and music of Dishoom are really good, when the editor has nicely joined the action sequences, but the story lacks in almost every other department. It is a nicely executed movie wherein both of our protagonists, Kabir and Junaid, complement each other, but a big letdown is this plot as it has not so intriguing and has straight line action sequences with hardly any guessing to do. The story is too shallow for this action-packed movie as it lacked the core substance of kidnapping action sequence. The biggest lacuna I see in this movie is it lacked the intense drama and the nail-biting mystery of what next and how the plot would unfold in an action thriller. Dishoom does not fulfill the promise of an enthralling action thriller, but has its own significant and bizarre moments which may or may not be entertaining to many viewers. The film is a new age masala movie full of kicks and thrills and choppers, fights and cheesy dialogues, but this novel idea would have been way more captivating had the story been more entrancing, gripping and more mysterious. Nargis Fakhri sizzling in a bikini and Akshay Kumar in a cameo role are pleasant entries to the canvas. But with such small roles, they were counterproductive and were a part of the film only to give it a bigger cast, whereas they have a not so necessary role. It is more of a fantasy film full of action sequences rather than being a bewitching action movie, which can make you go on a wild guessing game and bring you at the edge of your seats. To summarize, Dishoom as an entertainer may deliver for much or most of the audience. If you're not so fixated with logic and plotting, Dishoom would actually be a 2 or 4 minute gratifying but grappling roller coaster ride. Thank you.